Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's Supplier Central webinar with Instant Industries. My name is Aubrey, and today's topic is how to use digital marketing tools to sell the hottest items of the season. Presenting today, we have Damien and Sunny with Instant Industries. With the country reopening and events starting to resume, the demand for outdoor displays is picking up tremendously. So today, Instant Industries will be sharing digital marketing tools as well as helpful tips to help sell these types of items. Any questions during this webinar can be typed into the questions box of your GoToWebinar panel. We will get to as many as we can and follow up after the webinar as well. Okay, Sunny, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you. Hope everyone's doing well. Can everyone hear me? Aubrey,
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So a little bit about Instant Industries. A little bit about Instant Industries. We're a family-owned business, and we're founded back in France under INFLATABLE canopies in 1997. And we pretty much established in 2010 in California as Instant Industries. So we have well over 20 years of experience in promotional outdoor displays with the focus on, of course, custom tents and canopies. We're also a major member of ASI, DC, SAGE for the promotional products organizations. And our team actually has many, many years of experience in the promotional products industry. So we understand your business and we understand how to help your business. Some of the tools and solutions we help you with is wholesale net pricing. We have free marketing tools, free mock-up designs, and no setup fees and minimums for most of our products. So again, our main focus is custom branded tents and outdoor displays. So we specialize in that area, and as you probably have seen, there's a huge growth area in those type of products. So 2020 was definitely a challenging year for most of us, and how Instant pretty much survived was by developing new products and solutions to help our distributors. And we also focused even more on digital marketing efforts, which Damien will address. So some of the new products that we offer to fit our distributors' needs are, of course, the drive-through medical units and inflatable tents. This is still something that is continuing. Definitely still a need for it. This is pretty much seems like the new normal with hospitals and medical organizations being ready to pivot as the situation arises. So again, definitely still a need area. School tents and outdoor classrooms was actually a huge area for us last year, and still there's a high demand for this product. There's actually a lot of federal money allocated last year, which schools probably have not spent all of that money yet. So again, huge need, outdoor classrooms, quarantine tents, and so forth for schools. Curbside pickup was definitely another growth area with stores and restaurants trying to address like how to handle their customers. People were learning to shop online more. So again, stores had to find ways to service their customers, and pickup zones, pickup tents, or curbside pickup products were definitely a growth area for that. So I mentioned restaurants. So outdoor dining was definitely a need last year. A lot of restaurants were pretty much trying to find a way just to stay afloat. And again, curbside pickup was a way they did it to do to-go orders, but then of course outdoor dining for that. And again, as the country opens, I mean, yeah, there's more indoor dining, but there are times when certain cities or states, they have to scale back, because here in Los Angeles, they actually initiated a mask mandate again. So outdoor dining was or is still a need for it. So So definitely a good area to focus on, and also a lot of tents, I mean, restaurants were using to increase their capacity for customers. So a lot of these restaurants actually increased the amount of customers they could service by adding outdoor tents and outdoor dining. So pretty much now what? The country is reopening, thank goodness, and outdoor events are resuming. So definitely high demand for all these products that we're going to be mentioning to you or have mentioned to you. So I'm going to turn it over to Damien now. That's going to pretty much talk to you about the next items.
Hello, everyone. So thank you, Sonny, for the great presentations. We didn't want it to, overwhelm you with who we are and what do we do. We want to give you some ideas on new, maybe probably you already know, but new markets to go to. So we went through this. I think now the main reason you're here is try to learn about how digital marketing can help your company to grow. So definitely keep those markets, keep those ideas of medical tents and restaurants and all those new avenues that you can reach in. But also, as Sonny mentioned, the country is reopening and outdoor events are back. There's a lot of demand for outdoor displays, and now how can you reach out to your customer? How can you, what tools can you use to develop this this new market? So here I'm going to present you, and by the way, my name is Damien. I didn't introduce myself. I'm the CEO and founder of Instant Industries here in the US, and I'm part of the original family business that started in France. So let's get started on what kind of digital marketing and how we can help you to grow your business. So I will show you the different tools. So every tools that I will present you today, they are all available on our wholesale platforms. Every instant distributors have access to these wholesale platforms located at shop.instant.com. If there's any question on how to access, as Aubrey mentioned it, we can address them at the end during the Q&A section. So shop.instant.com, that's where you will find every single marketing tools that I will show you today. And you will also find on this platform, obviously, all our wholesale pricings, all our product informations, all the templates that you need for your designs, and a lot more information for your customers. So now let's start with what is the tools that you have in digital marketing. Dig into digital marketing and how we can help you grow your business with those. So there's really four main tools, four main, tractions in digital marketing. First, the email blast, then the website, and what customer safe website we offer you, obviously online brochures and social media content. So we will try to go through those four marketing tools and four strategies that you can put in place. So the first one, email marketing. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite one. This is the one that make us at the company as a whole successful. And this is definitely the most effective tool that you can have. So few notes, few try to give you some stats that that actually email marketing is 40 times more effective than any campaign that you're going to be doing on social media. So it is definitely a lot cheaper than traditional marketing, of course, but if done correctly, you have a lot higher return on investments on digital marketing. In average, for the past 2 years average in the US, for every dollar spent in digital marketing and in email marketing specifically, you will have a return of about $44. So imagine how, whatever you spend in email marketing, this is the highest return on investment you can get. And what I love the most about about email marketing is the fact that it's a measurable results. We all do, and we do a lot of different strategy to increase our revenue and grow our sales, but it's always really hard for every business owner to measure the result of what we spend. I mean, we can spend $1,000 in any types of marketing tools or if any types of marketing campaigns, but how do I measure? How do I measure an ad in a magazine that I'm going to print? Okay, you part of a local, city council, and you want to print an ad in the local magazines to make your company, a little bit more famous. But how do I measure that? This is really, really hard to measure. A lot of the marketing spending is really hard to measure, where usually in a lot of situations, email marketing is a lot easier to track and to track the results because you have access to tools that tells you exactly how many people open your emails, how many people click on your emails, and even all the way to how many people even ask you some information or convert, as we say, on your website. So this is really what I like the most about email marketing, is the return on investment as well as the measurable results. So how do we help you? Because you must wonder, how do I create nice email that generate business? As we said, the main thing is sending the right emails. So on that wholesale platform that I presented to you earlier, that's where you have access to already designed, already optimized email blasts. So all those little emails, like little thumbnails emails that you see on my slide here, that's those you have access to those on our platform. You should use them, you should abuse them, send them to your customer database. If you want to grow your business, that's the best solutions. It's really cost effective, and that's a great way to keep engaging directly with your customers. We have a full team of marketers that works on every details to make those powerful. We think about what font we're going to use, we think about what button we're going to use, what colors, everything is thought through. So use those. I mean, those are made for you, so that's really, really important. I really insist on that because email marketing, remain the most important and effective way for your business. So the biggest challenge is creating enough content to send, and so we take that challenge out of the plate for you, because we know, I mean, not everyone has a full marketing team of content creators, copywriters, designers in-house. So that's why we share this with you. We want you to be successful at obviously selling our products, but in general, keep engaging. This is the hardest time of the season to sell those products, so that's where you should engage with your customers, by using those. They are all optimized for being open on a phone. This is really important for people who, you may not know, but nowadays we just pass 50% of all emails opens on mobile. 50% of every emails open in the US by anyone, it's actually now open on mobile. 1 out of 2 emails. So, if you send an email that the image is too big, it's not optimized for mobiles, it will take forever to load, that's why it's not going to work. If the design is there's too much text and it's not optimized for mobile, then you're going to lose the interest of your customers who's going to receive that email. So I really, really insist one more time on this emails campaign, and I'm going to give you a few more tips, but all those that you can see here and a lot more accessible on that distributor website. In couple tips, that we gathered from our marketing team and for our professional here. First of all, use an email marketing service. The 2 main ones called MailChimp and the other one is Constant Contacts. Use those services. They are really affordable. It starts like MailChimp has a free subscriptions, but for about $100 a month, you can get thousands and thousands of your emails and ready to be sent. You just upload in MailChimp the content, the email blast that we create for you, and you blast it to your customers. They will be happy to receive those offers. They're well designed, and you will be happy to see the result. Also, try to use email blast to send offers for seasonal promotion deals. This is really important. Greeting the season, sending regular emails based on season, people like it. And every advice that I'm giving you right now, it's not just applying to our product. Obviously, we provide you the right tools to sell the tents and displays that we offer. But once you have MailChimp, once you have those systems in place in your company, this you can use and send also other emails. Send the email offer at least twice. That's what we suggest. Send twice the same email. A lot of people are afraid to send twice the same email, but it is not a problem. Look, when you watch TV, how many times do you see the same ads over and over and over? Does that mean you're not watching it? No, that just means your brand and the email. I'm not asking you to send it 10 times, but sending twice the same emails, it's definitely not a problem. It's not a deal breaker, and people won't unsubscribe if they see it twice. Think about TV, think about ads that you see over and over. When there's billboards, they don't change the billboards every day, obviously, and they just want you to see it over and over. Think about the same thing. Just be careful. A lot of rookie mistakes. Also, don't think about the time zones. Make sure it's adapted to your customers. Really, the best time usually for business-to-business relationship is in the morning around 9. When people already receive few of the emails, the urgent emails, and then they get the new emails. So that's usually, and we can see Tuesday as the highest email open day. That's usually Tuesdays is the most successful for business to business relationship. And a little open rates based on the number of the subject. The subject is extremely important, and between 6 to 10 words is usually what we suggest. Maximum 10 words for a subject. Don't put a long tail subjects on an email blast. So I spent a little bit of time on that because I really want you to understand how powerful is emails and how much you should use them. And there's all the tools today to be able to use. And I'm happy to answer any questions at the end if you have some. To keep going in the marketing tools that we offer, and obviously a nice website today is definitely needed. I mean, we're in the digital era. Everyone wants to make sure you have the information that you provide them online. That's why we develop in what we call an online showroom. It's at the displaysandmore.com. There's no branding. There's no information about how company. Obviously, this is yours, and this you should use because you sell a lot of different products. Most of you, I mean, obviously you're not specializing in tents, so you sell, pens, mugs, hats, apparels, a lot of different things. So you want to use the tools those kind of tools that we offer you to look even more professional. This is really important, about how you can look professional with those type of website. This is made for your customers. So similar concept as the website, we do offer also unbranded brochures. On every product page on the wholesale platforms, you will find beautifully designed unbranded brochures. Include those brochures into your emails. Use those. Customers nowadays, they want to educate themselves on their own. They want to have time to look through documentation, to look through a website. There's nothing better than adding a nicely done brochure about the product you're quoting. If you just quote randomly and you don't add information, how do you know they will not keep shopping around, looking online and trying to find online business that sells the same thing? Your added value is the fact most of you are locals, they trust you, so you want to add those brochures, you want to add those websites to look even more professional. Your customer will decide to work with your company if they trust your ability to provide them the service they are looking for. And there's no better way to show them that you can provide them this service by providing them a nice brochure and a nice link on the website that's displayed nice photos. Then they stop looking around. They find you show them that you're professional in that field. So I really think you should use those contents. So last strategy that needs to be you cannot avoid social media. I know You know, we all use social media on our personal life, but there's no way in the era we live in to avoid social media, even for your business. I mean, as much as we don't want to be on our phone and on social media, you know, but there's no way you can avoid that. Just to give you a couple of stats, you know, that's just been released, it's 78% of salespeople using social media perform better than their peers. There is no questions about that. The more you will use and be good at social media on your business, the more you will perform. And 55% of buyers nowadays do research via social medias before to contact the suppliers. You know, that's how they validate the legitimacy of a company. It's like, oh, let me check, you know, let me check the Facebook. We try to list like the 5 major platforms, you know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. They definitely, you know, the major ones. I mean, if you have to pick, you know, based on your industry, there's obviously some industry that are a lot more towards LinkedIn, a lot, and some industries it's about, you know, posting on Instagram, but use those tools. But what is the challenge? Like everything that you post on social media is how do I create powerful content to keep posting on my social media to keep engaging with my followers. That's how we can help, and that's exactly what we do. We do provide you already optimized social media content. So you go on that wholesale platform, you click on social media, we create for you simple to post social media content. They are ready to go. You download them, you put them on your social media. They are nicely done, designed with the right amount of text. And that's, you know, that's a no-brainer for you to keep posting those. So go there, look at what you can post. You know, usually what we, at least, you know, it doesn't have to post every day, you know, and especially if you don't have a huge amount of followers, but at least, you know, posting once a week, you know, it's usually at least, you know, you want to do that just to keep engaging with your customers, keep having them share photos, share anything, you know, share the photos of your project. As soon as you receive new samples, you work on a project, shot a quick photo with your phone, post that on Instagram. People will like it, that will give ideas, and you will be successful. So I really insist on that social media as well. You know, I think that's something that you should use. Remember that, you know, what I just said, 55% of buyers do research via social media before to contact a vendor. So it's really important for you as a distributor. If you want, your customer will search you on social media. You know, if there's a company, they will search you. They will look at your Instagram. They will look, oh, is this company legit? So use those. You know, for many salespeople, social media replaced cold calling. You know, I mean, we used to do cold calling a lot. I've started this company by calling, you know, distributors out of the blue, you know, and I know, and, you know, 10, 15 years ago, that was the norm. And if you want to make business, you do cold call. Obviously, a lot of new tools, you know, now showed up. And I have to say that I'd rather create some nice content to post on Instagram, on Facebook, you know, rather than doing 100 cold call a day. You know, I just feel that now it's the return on investment of how time and your time will be much more valued to use those social media and this type of marketing. Okay, so that was the four tools I really want to focus on. Just to recap, it was email marketing, online websites, that's a showroom that you want to look professional, in adding this together with the brochure, the unbranded brochure. That's really something you want to use to make your proposal look more professional. And finally, social media is the new way to keep engaging with your customers and all your the leads and new target that you have. So for those who don't have access to all those tools, here is the way to get it. So to join our distributor network, you just apply at instant.com/distributor. and we will review your applications and assign you. After that, you will be assigned directly to an account manager, and he will, help you to go through the process. If you have any questions, he can guide you. We can do a one-on-one as well to show you where the tools are. So it's every single distributor has a dedicated account manager that we will work with. Sonny that you met earlier, that's his team, and he's working with amazing people, so they will always be able to help you. Okay. So now I'm going to turn to Aubrey to see if there's any questions at this point.
Thanks. Yeah, that was a lot of great information, especially with the content. I know a lot of distributors will enjoy being able to have some of that content available to them without having to do that work themselves. We don't currently have any specific, one just jumped in there. Hold on, let me see. So I have a question about the different services that you were just talking about that you guys offer. They're wondering if there are any fees associated with that on your behalf.
No, there's no fees associated with any of the service that I just presented. Everything is free for our distributor network. And we also work, hand to hands and one-on-one with also distributor. If you have, bigger project, larger target that you try to, reach, and we can even customize some programs and customize all the tools that you've seen. We can work with you and customize them for free. So no, please use and abuse, those, and they all free and ready to go for you.
Okay. And then I have a question about self-promos. Are there self-promotional discounts available?
Yes, there's self-promotional discount available. Depend on the product, usually on the larger products, like tents, and we offer 10% additional discounts but again, depend on the product. Some of the product we offer EQP for self-promo. So this is, we have a large catalog of products. So, but yeah, we have actually a lot of offer for self-promo, and we really encourage. We always try to help as much as possible any distributors that wants to self-promo items. We really feel that's the best way to display, products is to have some to show to your customers. So always willing to help on that.
Great. And I know this question is kind of a top of mind question for a lot of distributors right now. What do your lead times look like?
That's definitely a good question right now, and I'm sure especially in our industry. Regular lead time right now is around 12 days for most of our products. Yeah, of course we have rush options available. We can go as low as right now. Normally we go 5 days. I don't want to put that in the mind of everyone, but yeah, we have rush. We can do 7 days, and Sonny can help me answer even better on that.
We have a large inventory of frames in stock for tents. So in terms of frames, that's not a problem. It's just the lead time is for the custom printed. But if your customers are fine with or need a project where they don't need any customization for tents and all that, that's something we can also ship out same or next business day for a lot of tents that we have in stock, since we have a huge inventory of frames. But any custom printed items, right now, like Damien shared, it's about 12 business days, and some products might be a little more than that, some products might be a little less than that, but usually for tents, it's about 12 days right now.
Okay. I think that covers all the questions right now. If anybody has questions, just continue to type them in and we'll come back to them again. But I just wanted to quickly go through a couple of things with regard to Distributor Central and some of the ways that you can work with instant products on DC, and then also how you can use some of the same tools that Damien was showing us today. So I'm just going to jump over to my screen here. Okay, so I know some of you probably are already familiar with Distributor Central and some might not be, but we are a completely free service for you as a distributor, right along the same lines of some of the things that Damien was talking about. Instant is a supplier that helps to sponsor that within our system. Their products are available for you to go in and find, present, add to your websites that you have in Distributor Central as well. If you are not a member of Distributor Central right now, or you don't know what your username and password is, you can come to distributorcentral.com, and under Distributors, if you just click on Distributor Overview, you'll be able to click Get My Free Account, and then we will review your information and send you a login. A lot of times you have an account and you just don't remember your login, so we can send that over to you as well. Another thing that I think gets overlooked a little bit with regard to our services are some of the resources that we offer you to help you to sell products through DC. And if you click on the resources section before you log in, you'll see that we have live training like today, and like some specific live training for websites and other tools that we offer. Then we also keep track of our recorded videos. So you could come back to this webinar later. You could come back to some of the other webinars that we've done later. And we even have graphics, similar to how Instant is offering you social media, graphics, and email templates. You can come to DC and get graphics for your website to help build that out. When you log into your Distributor Central account as a distributor, it looks similar to what we're looking at here. And this is where you would go to search for tents or anything that you might be interested in. And one interesting piece that we were already talking about earlier was MailChimp. And DC actually has a MailChimp integration for you. So if you're using MailChimp to send to your customers or to manage a customer list, you can actually integrate that into Distributor Central. So if you get orders from your website, let's say, that you have on DC, it'll automatically add those customers to your MailChimp list. So that's pretty cool. There's also a way for you to integrate your MailChimp forms into your Distributor Central website. So if you have a Distributor Central website or you create one, you can take a form from your MailChimp account that you built and add it to your website to collect information from the customers. And then finally, another thing that you can do with your website is enable a social media preference. So when you're looking at products or your customers are looking at products on your DC website, they can click to share it on their social media. So it could be Facebook, it could be Pinterest, it could probably be a few others as well, but it gives you a quick opportunity to share and them also an opportunity to share your product. So just along the same lines of what we were already talking about today. Really quickly here, I've just done a search for tents and you can see all of Instant's great products are popping up here. If you wanted to just find all of their products, you could come up to the top here and go to suppliers and just type in their information. And that would also pop them up here. And we're able to just pull up all their products. I'll show you a different way to do this a little faster, but you can pull up all of Instant's products and see what they have to offer. You could easily add these to any of your website templates that you have in DC. And we have various templates that you can pick from, and you can use all of these tools to help sell, which is what we're all looking for. Let's see, I don't have any more questions so far. Damien, Sunny, did you have anything else that you wanted to go over?
No, I think, we covered pretty much everything, I guess. I don't think I'm sure there's plenty of things. And as you mentioned, we're here to help. Sonny and myself, we're here to help if there's anything we didn't answer. And are you going to send everyone our contact information? How does that work?
Yeah, so what we'll do is I will get Damien everybody's information. So then, Damien, you can follow up with whatever you'd like to offer, any kind of sales tools or links to all the people who attended today.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much for presenting, and thank you for attending, distributors. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.